Hey guys, Darklord here, and I am doing another survival video today. Today I'm going to show you how I do gardening. Now I'm just going to do the basics of it for those that have never actually tried to do this before or just starting into the game. One of the main things you need to worry about in survival is food. So I found a village near where I built my house, and they've got some fairly nice gardens, but I don't see any point in coming over here all the time to get stuff. So basically what you do when you come to a place like this is you look at what they're growing. This one has carrots, so I'm just going to... let me get in the right game mode here. I flew over here. Uh, Basically, they've got carrots. You pop one, and it'll pop you out a carrot here. They'll get it back. Don't worry about it too much. They're here for you to take anyway. And they've got potatoes also. Now, potatoes are really nice because they will pop 3 at a time. Carrots usually pop more than 1 for me at a time. I'm surprised. There you go. And then you just replant them for them, give them back their stuff, basically, and let them have it. This is wheat. For those that have never seen it, I'm not going to check what the hell that was. It's my Facebook going off. But wheat, I wouldn't worry about taking from them, because mainly once you get the carrots and potatoes, wheat is easy to come by. Just break grass that's on the ground, not this brick stuff, but the actual grass that's actually coming out of the ground. Break that and just collect the seeds from it, and it's pretty easy to get. I mean, it's one of the first things you'll start cooking with. I'm running back to the back side of my house right now. It's still not done, but I'm still building. As you can hear, I've got sheep, pigs, and other things. I'll do a tour later of what all I have. But coming up to my back door here, I've actually decided that I'm going to have my garden in the grounds somewhere here. So I did some exploring a little while ago and grabbed stuff that I needed to basically do this video and show you guys how I like to do my gardening. And if I can get out my door, I'll be happy. I sometimes hate the... This is just going to frustrate me. Alright, so as you can see, I've been doing a slight bit of gardening here and prepping for what I'm going to be showing you guys. And I've collected most of the stuff that I need. So here it goes, guys. One of the first things that you're going to want to do is find a water source. I went and found my own bit of water. Now, people get frustrated running back and forth, back and forth, just to get water from a distant location. So what I did is I grabbed a couple of water buckets here, as you can see. Now, I'm going to show you a trick that I was shown by someone else. No names are going to be given because I can't remember exactly who. Showed me, but this is a way to get infinite water. You start at one corner with one water bucket, and then opposite corner, and no matter what you do, you are going to get water from every bit of these. Let me change buckets and show you here. It's always going to fill itself in. So this is now an infinite water source. As long as I don't fill it in with dirt or anything, we're good to go. So let me get some of the basics ready to go here. I'll throw that over there. You basically want to start out your ground the way that you're going to have it set up. I'm going to go ahead and go into creative mode for this so that it's just a little bit faster and I can show you everything that I need to in one fell swoop. It is time consuming, very, but I'll basically be doing this so you guys can see what all you need to do to get an effective garden going. And I'm going to go all the way along the wall here. Give me a minute, and I'll be back when I finish setting up some of the stuff. And we're back with more of this now that I've finished digging my trenches here. Basically, guys, what this is going to be is trenches that you're going to have water running down. This is basically going to keep feeding all of your crops so that they'll keep going. And what you really want to do, guys, is have pretty much everything that you can getting food-wise in this. And there are different things that you can do. There's baking. I will do a baking video one day. Basically, why I've added these rows with double is for melons. and they'll only need one row of water with them. But as you can see, guys, I dug a trench here also that is too wide, and reason behind this is there's another thing that you can build, or that you can plant here and build with, and it will only grow on sand, and that's sugar cane. And what that does is you can make paper out of it, and paper is used for so many different things in this. It's also used in baking for different recipes and everything, and what you want to do is just set sand down, because that's the only thing that the sugar cane is going to grow on, unfortunately. It really can't grow on anything else. So what I'm going to do now is basically set up how I'm going to do this. And what I'm going to do is stay in creative mode here. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it for time's sake here. And just start water down each of these. It'll flow down itself. Yeah, I'm setting as much water as I can. I'm one of those guys that likes to have everything even and everything. So I am just going to go along here and keep talking to you as I go. Just dumping water. I'm doing this with some music running in the background, or my wife's on here with me and she'll be doing this, or getting ready to plant things. As you can hear, I've got some bats flying around, but you don't need too much light for this, guys. I just used the ring of lights on my house here with the glowstone that I've collected, and just go along here, get everything set up before you plant anything. That way the ground will be good, it'll be ready for you, and you don't have to worry about your stuff popping out of the ground because it's not getting water. Collecting stuff, guys, I can't stress this enough. One of the first things that you need to do after you build a shelter is find food. Don't go mining right away. Everybody that I know of says, yeah, mining's the way to go. Well, mining without food is not a good idea, because you'll start to starve to death, and when you run out of a food bar, you take 5 points of, or 5 hearts worth of damage. There's nothing you can do to stop that. You need to eat in the game. Kill chickens, eat raw chicken, cook chicken. Heck, I'll do a video on how to cook the different types of things, how to start farming chickens even. I've got a chicken farm in the back. I've got a wool farm in the back. I'll be doing a lot of these basic videos for you guys here. So as you can see, I have now got water everywhere, and I will be right back once I get the rest of the tools that I need for this. And I'm back again, guys. Here we go. Basically what you need to start is you need to use a hoe on the ground here. It's easy to build. There are so many websites you can go to learn how to build these things. I tend to use the golden one here, or as my friend Sky calls it, the butter hoe, and my wife prefers me to use this also. But what you do is you right click the ground, and let's get this all done so that we can just start planting things. Basically, wherever you want to plant something, you're going to want to use this there. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this on the ground in the areas that I need to plant. See, just that easy. Jump over to the next one. Alright, and here we come to our first set of the double lines. Now what you want to do here, guys, is just one row. Leave the other one. I'll explain what that's for here in a minute. Let me go ahead and just finish setting this up. Skip over here and we'll go do the same right here. Alright, now, reason why I didn't go ahead and do it to this side also, guys, is when you're planting melons, you're going to have a vine that comes up with them, and you really don't need to basically till the dirt on that side. So before they start changing back, let me go ahead and plant my carrots here. Just right click the carrot into the ground and it'll start growing. Now I'm still in creative mode, so I can just get full rows of these done, guys, to show you how to do all this. Like I said, I don't normally play in creative mode when I'm in survival. I just don't find it that fun. So there we go, a full row of carrots. Let's go ahead and do a full row of potatoes here. Just right click and walk a straight line and you'll get every one of them. If you're flying, you'll probably skip it. I'm not going to be flying during this. I did flying around to find everything that I needed to do this video for all you guys here. So, here's the seeds that I was talking about, guys. You break up grass, and those are the seeds that you're going to get. And you just right-click and just walk down your row here, plant a whole line of them. Normally what I do is I do 2 rows of these, and yes, I build very big gardens because I have some friends that come online and they'll play on a server with me, or I'll have just random people show up on a server and say, hey, I need food. And normally I take the time, I go through and I find all the food that I can before I actually make a garden, and I'll start planting my garden as soon as possible so that, hey, it has time to refresh. And what you guys want to do is always get a garden going as soon as you can when you're in a game, especially with survival. Mini games, you don't really need them. Oh, look at that, it covered back up. But let me go ahead and show you guys. I went through and I found some melon seeds and some pumpkin seeds when I was running through a dungeon, and I'll go ahead and show you now. Let me get out of creative here. As you can see, I've got health bar and food bar now, but basically you just do crafting, set a pumpkin in here, and you're gonna get, for every 1 pumpkin here, you're gonna get 4 pumpkin seeds. So we'll just shift click. Look at all these pumpkin seeds that I have now. I'll be able to plant a really good garden. I'm happy with the ability to do that. And same thing with melon, guys. Oh, it's not gonna give me the melon. Why is it not giving me melon? That's different. Alright, we'll find a way to get some melon seeds. Thought it would easily give it, but it's not. So we'll figure that out shortly. Let me go ahead and plant the pumpkins. Actually, I have sugarcane too. I'll go ahead and show you how to plant sugarcane. As you guys noticed, I didn't till the ground with the hoe for the sugarcane. And what you do is you just set it in the dirt here, or in the sand. You want sand for this, not sandstone, not dirt, just sand. It'll always grow in sand as long as it's touching water too. Let me go back into creative mode so I can get this done. And I will go ahead and just break one so I don't have to go look for it. Oh, it's not going to do it again. Oh well. Alright, let's just find out where it is here. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, they would put it under materials again. While I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and grab melon seeds. Melon seeds, like everything else, are found in the dungeons, guys. You'll find them in chests all over the place. And they're completely renewable. I can tell you guys how to do it. Let me break that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plant the pumpkins in this row here. And just walk along here planting all the seeds that I have. They are renewable, so once you get them, as long as you don't break the stalk that grows out of this, guys, it will grow pumpkins every time, and it'll keep growing them until you break that stalk. I'm going to go ahead and plant melons here. And while I'm doing this, everything here is growing. The light ring that I have around here is enough for this to keep the seeds growing and everything, so it's completely renewable. And as long as you do this, you're not going to die in the game of starvation unless you actually decide to not check on your garden now and then and run out of food. You can get apples from breaking the trees, as people know. Pretty much bust all of the wood out of it and let the rest of the tree decay. Now I'm going to show you something else. I actually had to go and find jungle wood for this part and cocoa beans. And the cocoa beans hang off of the jungle wood all the time, but they're best for making cookies. And I'm one of those guys, you gotta have cookies in a game or it's not a fun game. Just build, I usually go about this much because it grows so fast. Just plant cocoa beans on here, guys, and let nature take its course with it. You don't need water around it. You just put one on each one and they will start to develop, and in no time at all you will have a fully functioning garden. As you can see here, this just happened in the last few minutes while I've been doing this. That's just the basics of gardening, guys. As you bust, say, your carrots here, when you can see the orange, they're done. Potatoes, when you can see the whites, they're done. Wheat, when it comes up, it's all brown, it's done. And what you do is, why did that pop out of the ground? Alright, let's just plant it back in there. And basically, guys, when you take all of the stuff up, you bust them out of the ground just by hitting them. It'll bust up the carrots. As long as you plant one carrot back in the spot where you had it, it'll keep growing like this, and you will have a fully functioning garden. So, as you can see, the cocoa beans are really growing fast, so you really don't need too many of them at once. I would say 15 and you're good to go, because they pop out in nothing flat. It doesn't take too long, guys. As I'm sitting here watching, you can see different parts of my garden growing here. I mean, this piece is just, that's almost done right there. It's not completely, but it's close. If you guys get impatient like some people do and you fight a lot of skeletons, let me show you guys something. Why did that do that? That's annoying. Normally it shouldn't do that, but let me show you guys what you can do. If you fight a lot of skeletons at night and you have bones that show up, guys, you can actually stick them in a crafting table and grind them into bone meal. Now I'll just grab bone meal straight so you guys can see how this works. And this works on pretty much everything that grows, guys. Just right click the bone meal and it'll grow them up like this. When they reach that point, they're gonna be ready to start just popping out melons, and they go pretty fast. That's like I said, guys, don't break the stalks of the melons that you see here. Break the actual melon. It'll take a couple of hits, and just keep hitting it till it breaks, and you can farm it that way. I'm just gonna go along here and make all of the stalks grow fast. I had this built once before, but then I decided, hey, let's do a video for people that don't know how to do this. So I hope this video has actually helped you guys some. As you can see, I'm going along here just making all of these grow. Gonna see if I can get some melons to pop up before I actually end the video. It's probably getting a little long here anyway. The video, well, the stalks too, I mean, as you can see. Bone meal, though, if you can get it, guys, it will do wonders for your gardens here in Minecraft. And just keep going like this, guys. Keep looking down there. Look, there's already a watermelon. I will go take a look at it in a minute. And look for my cooking video that I'm going to be doing here soon. I'm going to show you some of the basics on cooking, what you can stick in the oven. I mean, like I said, I've got a chicken farm set up. I'm going to be adding more chickens to it. I'll show you guys how to do that also. This is just the basics for those that are learning. I know there are a lot of adults that are starting to play this game. There are more kids that play it though. Teenagers. This is just something that's fun, and normally I wasn't going to get too far into this game, but as I said, I'm friends with Sky the Kid RS. Has his server skga.me. It's more of a mini games type thing. If you buy VIP, which is $25, you can get access to survival games in his, and that's really the only way to do it. Sometimes you have to go back through like this and replant your stuff sometimes, guys. It's no big deal. As you can see, the melons are starting to grow in, and I'll show you how to mess with them in another video. I'll do a full gardening thing, or I'll have my wife come on and she'll do a gardening video. Just something like that. She enjoys the gardening. It's her favorite part of the game, and animals and horses and all that kind of stuff. I'll just show you guys the basics of how to do some of this stuff. So I'm actually going to end it here, guys, and I hope this video helps you out. I will, well, I'm probably not going to put a link to where I am in the description below this time. As you can see, this wheat right here, guys, that's ready to go. So I'll be harvesting that sometime. So yeah, if this helped, please like and subscribe to my channel here. I will be putting videos on as I can. It's not going to be possible for me to do it every day right now. Personal things going on in my life, but I will try to get back to every one of you as I can. But take it easy, guys, and happy mining. I mean, enjoy this. This is what the game is for. Just have fun.